noise. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get on right now though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Hold up, scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up, hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gonna it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being a loner. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Hold up, we them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me.
We are in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team. Here at the Air Canada Centre. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and Knight are the backcourt. And it's Chandler in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Scola. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Now, here is Lowry. Now the dish to Scola. On the wing to Rosen. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry inside the line. Cannot hit. Good D by Bledsoe. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here is Lowry. Carroll kicks to Lowry. There's the pass to DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Lowry again. Bledsoe. Tucker the pass to Bledsoe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. He used that pick to get in close.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here is Lowry. Kicks to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Scola. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Knight. Excellent D there for Scola.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
No good from Bledsoe.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Valanciunas inside. He's against Morris.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Outside DeRozan. He dishes it to Scola. Rebound by the Suns.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Tucker dishes to Morris. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Inside. Lowry kicks to Scola. Feeds to Valanciunas. Dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Goes up off the pick. No good off the pick.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental errors.
Now here's Knight. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shoots from the right block. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bledsoe for 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And for Coach Hornacek, Greg, he learned from one of the toughest coaches as a player. You know, several trips to the finals. And you know this guy well, Clark. Jerry Sloan was the guy that molded Jeff Hornacek.
One of the outstanding coaches in the history of the NBA, Jerry Sloan. Although Hornacek saw all that success in Utah, this is a homecoming job for him because he started his career in Phoenix.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. He's checked in for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Now here's Patterson. Biyombo, the pass to Lowry. Down low. Rejected by Len. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Patterson. Here's DeRozan. Rejected by Len. Here's Teletovic. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Lowry kicks to Biyombo. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lowry. Here's Biyombo. Len with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's DeRozan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. DeRozan's got his second bucket. Price against Lowry. Now the feed to Teletovic. Price against Patterson. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
At the line for 2.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. Yeah. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
He kicks it to Patterson. Pass to Biyombo. Outside DeRozan. That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Right wing. It's stolen by Carroll. There's the dish to DeRozan. Stolen by Len. Right wing. Here's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
For 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Price against Lowry. They set the pick to the paint. Knocked away. Here's Booker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
And Toronto making a change here. Ross is checked in. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Alex Len. Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Sonny Williams. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Ronnie Price.
That's his first personal foul.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Toronto. And the Suns making a change here as well. Knight's checked in. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you were talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
At the line for your Raptors, Corey Joseph.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And a case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
James Johnson's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Morris a screen. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Misses the one-handed jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
Kevin, Greg, I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, that's blocked. The pass to Biyombo. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Knight against Johnson. Here's Tucker. The offensive rebound. Morris, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Patterson, the screen. Ross dishes to Patterson. He feeds it to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Johnson. Fires from 18. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .107 left in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Chandler, here we go. They push it up 4 on 3. Stolen by Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Len. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Now here's Joseph. Patterson is screen on Price. And it's Ronnie Price with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. "24 seconds left here in the first quarter to end the drought." And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Alex Len picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Good on both. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Price outside. Kicks it to Weems. Here's Len. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. And it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Now here's Patterson. Stolen by Tucker. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Toronto leading by 4. Joseph with the ball. Here's Powell. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Joseph. Nailed from three-point land. Joseph's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Biombo misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
PJ Tucker.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And oh, here we go. Knight, nobody back. The rebound by Johnson. Toronto leading by 3. Pushing it up. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And DeRozan, here we go. And again, no good by Toronto. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Chandler a screen. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity. More fun. Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Here's Scola. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Chandler kicks it to Tucker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And stolen by Knight. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And Bledsoe, here we go. Knight wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's 7 points for Brandon Knight.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here's Carroll. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stolen by Bledsoe.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player, and that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
Now here's Knight. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to Charlotte. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knocks it loose. Fast break, Toronto. Carroll with it. Now Chandler defending. It's DeRozan with the drive. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout called, the Suns. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. So it's Phoenix now, leading by 5. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Shoots. Lure can't hit.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And DeRozan kicks to Scola. DeRozan passes to Ross. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Here's Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trailed by 3. And that's a foul called on. Sonny Weems. That's his first foul. Suns on defense. Now Lowry still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Scola. Here's Ross. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, excellent interior D to force.
That jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And it's tied up with that one. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Phoenix with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Launches a 3. No good from Booker.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The drive by Lowry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Screened by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For Toronto, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Toronto leading by 6. Ross on the wing. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Biyombo is checked in for Toronto.
Biyombo.
Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan. Stolen by Bledsoe. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes here for the Raptors. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Scola, for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. And Toronto has possession. 4-point game. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a performance from Bledsoe here. 15 points and 4 steals.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-5 run here.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. Now, here's Joseph. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Uncovered. The Raptors rebound. Toronto working the ball around now. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Now, here's Tucker. 9 points in the game so far.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Raptors, P.J. Tucker. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
Take a look at what Tucker's been doing. He's got 11 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Knocked away. To the inside. Here's Bledsoe. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
They set the pick. Patterson. So it's Phoenix now. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the dunk by Chandler. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
6 to shoot. Here's Joseph. Tries it from 9. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not...
Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Fans are loving it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Raptors lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
I want everyone to raise their stand at the center.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. close one so far. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Corey Joseph is out there with Powell. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Ross in the 3 slot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Shots good by Bledsoe.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Passes it to Joseph. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Morris with the screen for Knight. Back to Morris. Up off the screen.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there. You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that athletic.
Yeah.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bledsoe outside. Oh, wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Rambo dishes to Patterson. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Knight's running.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
They set the screen. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Ross. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Raptors with some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Chandler is screen. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Scola inside. Covered by Morris. And the basket by Scola. The Suns leading. Bledsoe with it. got 26. He dishes it to Morris. On the left block. Shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Dishes it to Ross. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Knight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's been a nice game for Knight. He has 9 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. James Johnson's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Powell. Johnson outside. Feeds to DeRozan. For the tie. Knight grabs the board. Suns have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Connects on the open J. Knight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's the pick. Scola has screen on Knight. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Doubled by Scola. Here's Chandler. That's good. Chandler's got 6.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. And Toronto making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Scola sets a screen for Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Valanciunas. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Price kicks to Lure. Len with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for DeRozan. 18 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Price to stop the run. It's stolen by Lowry. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Raptors leading by 5. DeRozan a screen on Price. Lowry passes to DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. What about Kyle Lowry on offense? The last 2 seasons, he's been absolutely dominant, Clark.
Yeah, he's developed enough as a point guard now to where he really knows how to direct and lead his team. He's not just a catalyst anymore. He's a leader, and that's the big difference I see with him. And his shot has become more refined.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You know, in talking about Lowry, you see his shooting percentages didn't change much, but his output sure did. I mean, averaging 17 points and 7 assists a game the past 2 seasons. He also converted more threes. I mean, there's very little he can't do on the offensive end.
Pass to Valanciunas. And he dunks it down.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run.
You know, getting back to Lowry, I really admire his aggressiveness. On the break in the half-court set, doesn't really matter. He's really the guy who makes it happen for his team. And he's a potent straw stirring that drink.
Shooting for Toronto.
And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Chandler comes with a double team. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker. Bledsoe. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. The feed now to DeRozan. Knocked loose. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Morris. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Valanciunas. 3 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 11 points, and what a terror he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Suns call time. Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Back to Bledsoe. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Screen by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 7. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Right side, Scola. Inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Tucker kicks to Knight. And the shot is good. Knight's got 14.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Scola passes to Lowry. Back to Scola. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Cannot hit. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Toronto ahead. And the final period of play just about to start. Suns trail by 7. Setting the floor for the Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. And it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the call on Chandler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. On the wing, DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's now 26 points for DeMar DeRozan.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, DeMar DeRozan.
And he makes the first.
taking 2 shots.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bledsoe. Shot's good.
Eric Bledsoe.
Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Screen by Scola. Lowry kicks to Scola. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Tucker. It's Knight with the drive. And that one's good.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Scola. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. First free throw is good. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Luis Scola. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
Pass to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 30 points for DeMar DeRozan.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Chandler. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Screened by Valanciunas. Chandler with the steal. Here's Knight. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
DeRozan passes to Carroll. Patterson is screen on Bledsoe. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bledsoe again. Lowry. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry. Patterson, the screen. With some arc. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a solid outing for Joseph. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Biyombo is checked in for Toronto. That's off as well, so he misses both. Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Shooting for Toronto, Corey Joseph. At the line for 2.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And he can't hit the second. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Raptors leading by 3.
And, you know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Lynn to jump ahead so fast.
Here's Booker. Goes back up. Ball's knocked loose.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And he sinks the second.
And a final remark, guys, on Lynn. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector.
Chandler kicks to Morris. The shot is off, and Toronto will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Joseph with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Now Joseph. Now here's Carroll. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The shot by Joseph, no good. Suns trail by 4. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Bledsoe. Here's Morris. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops. And Morris drops them both.
Checking out the game Marquise Morris is having. He's got 8 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, no, not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. Phoenix calls timeout. And Joseph drops them both. Suns trail by 4. Morris passes to Bledsoe. Takes it from 10. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bledsoe's got 14 points now in the second half. Lowry again. Bledsoe. Outside Lowry. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second post. The Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside Knight. Back to Bledsoe. To tie it up. Out tonight. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Clock at 4. They double-team Bledsoe. A nice shot by Tucker.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Tipped away. Now the dish to Lowry. He kicks it to Valanciunas. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Joseph. Knight for 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 21 points for Brandon Knight. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Joseph. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Tucker. Gets 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the middle. Here's Knight. Makes it off the glass. Knight's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful when they play the game like this.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Chandler's shot, good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Lowry kicks to Joseph. Screen by Scola. Shot by Joseph, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
A nice shot by Knight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lowry kicks to Scola. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And that's 10 points for Luis Scola.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And it's Bledsoe.
Wow.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kyle Lowry. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And Scola with the block.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Scola. And it's DeRozan in for Joseph. Here is Bledsoe. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Knight. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Lure dishes to Price. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.